Hello everybody, Justice Love here with Tim and Josh. WackyTabackyMedia. It's Monday, we're late, we're sorry, there's a problem, Timmy couldn't get off the toilet, bad things happened.
John, I'm still on the toilet. That's how I'm going to be producing most of my sound effects tonight. 3 bowls of chili and some celery. Yeah, we should have some interesting sound effects.
So, today's episode, even though we are, over half an hour late, unfortunately.
We apologize for technical difficulties, but like we told you, we're trying to improve every show, so...
Because Justice was playing a game.
You know, Josh, one thing about... And don't bring it up to Johnny, he gets embarrassed. It's like the first time he had sex. He was all alone, so feel bad for him, you know?
I still don't think that's funny. You've told me that joke like 500 times. It's not funny. I don't like it.
You don't like it.
I don't like it.
All right, I apologize, John.
All right.
So, why don't I have your video? I have your logo. I have Josh in Florida live.
It's because my video is up on the stream, the direct feed to my camera, and I can't activate it for Skype.
So, in other words, I can't see when you're making the finger gestures or anything else.
Nope.
You sneaky bastard.
Your camera's frozen to me.
Hey, I don't know. Doing what I can do with it tonight, John.
I don't know.
We have a snowstorm moving in tonight, and with this Wi-Fi connection, yeah, I'm definitely bound to have some problems. I'll be happy if I keep it up the whole time.
All right, there it goes. Now you were still framed there for a guy.
Oh, come on! You've never had any trouble keeping it up before.
This is very, very true, but that's all the help from the little blue pills. Go on now.
I can see Josh smiling in the background. This is weird. Oh, both of your guys' cameras like frozen. It's like the Arctic tundra up in here.
Hey, Josh, speaking of that stuff, though, did you hear about the guy that took some Viagra and it got stuck in his throat, man?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know how they finally diagnosed it, that, it was the Viagra and it got stuck in his throat?
Why is that?
He had a stiff neck for a week.
All right. That's good.
Well, gentlemen, the numbers, I was sitting here going, because I rewatched the shows, I watched the numbers from the front panel, which reflect downloads. I go to the back of the dashboard controller that shows us all activity and live viewers. Numbers are pretty good, guys.
Well, they should be. I've been working my ass off for it.
Yeah, don't talk about your mail problem. What you have to do for favors right now, John.
You little bastard. So,
I actually had a friend come over and he wanted...
Alright, go ahead, Tim.
Yes.
Go ahead. You're saying, friend, over.
Yeah, no, I had they don't have computers, so nonchalant, I thought it was pretty funny. They came over and they're like, oh, so you got a new show? It's like, oh, does your computer work? No, I have it here so I can cook on it. But yeah, I was like, okay, and I showed them real quick, and they were mesmerized. They're like, oh, we'll be watching it tonight, so don't be surprised if you see some new names coming out of that room.
Well, I have to say it once again, I am so sorry for how late we were in the show. Really am.
Well, that's a lot to do. You got a lot to blame on me, it took me a while to get from the kitchen with my walker to my bedroom.
Does not take that long to do that.
It does when you're actually not using the walker, because you fall up it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
I thought so. I was trying to keep it to a minimal. It's like I'm the only guy, I'm talented enough that I can slip and fall over regular floors with no stairs.
That's awesome.
Takes practice. I figure one day, after I get used to falling down and basically skiing down the side of my house, I might work on one of those Olympic teams doing those snowbobs and stuff.
Go top.
Yeah. What do they call it? The luge or something?
I don't know.
Deluge. It's a deluge.
Deluge. There you go.
I'm trying to get my camera working. Right, there was a movie about it. I can't remember what it was, but it was about a bunch of black guys and a fat white guy.
Yeah,
It
that was a true story. It was about the
Timmy froze.
Timmy, no!
No! Timmy! No, there's a problem with the call. He dropped.
Timmy, no!
Oh no, there's a problem.
Oh, he said he was gonna have a hard time keeping it up tonight.
Yeah, he always has a hard time.
He's gonna have to take some breaks.
Oh God, this is a wonderful show we're having, aren't we? So,
is my video up right now? Can you see me?
I can see you, but you're like frozen.
Yeah, your internet sucks, bro.
My internet is freaking amazing. Thank you very much.
Well, mine is too, so it can't be my fault.
It's Tim's fault. It's
oh,
Tim's
okay.
fault. Let me try doing this and that and this and that and no, you are not allowed into the stream picture. What is this?
Oh God. Oh God.
What is this? VH multi-rider extension. Let me try and get Timmy back. I don't know what this program is. I've never seen it before.
Oh, we got him.
So, he's playing a video game. I'm standing.
I am playing Dota right now.
Dota 2 on a brand new keyboard.
Purchased by you.
Yes, he's very excited about it.
And shipped to my house.
He's very excited.
Like amazingness. Oh my God, this thing is epic, guys.
His mom thinks I'm going to come over there and rape everybody. Which is a decent thought, but I don't know. His family is not really my type. His sister looks like an anime character.
Well, I mean, with the amount of things that you've bought me now, I would just open the door and be like, all right, my mom's in that room, sister's over there. I already tied them up for you.
I love my dramatic drinks of soda on camera. I don't know what's up with Timmy. I mean, he's not showing up. Your video's still. Let me try getting him on the phone here. Try getting him on the phone. Like a mouse. Speakerphone. Can you hear that okay?
I got tossed. I can't get back in.
Yeah, I don't want to know what tossing means to you, but okay. I'm trying to call you back to get you back in here.
I'm not getting the option. I logged in, logged out. I can't get back into the group. Once I dropped out, it just shows you two, and I can't access them. And that's using laptop and administrator mode.
Well, I got you on speakerphone for the stream, so, and a frozen picture of Josh.
So, great, we're at failure number 2.
Well,
the third one will be the last one for us, trust me.
Well, I mean, they have to give it to us at least. We're trying to get it working, and you're having problems keeping it up, so.
Yeah, that's just, here we go.
Is that you on Skype?
It's fucking unbelievable. This Windows 8 is doing this shit, and I've had major problems with I actually called Microsoft and asked them what they're going to do about fucking fixing my shit or returning my money or sending me 7. Oh, come on, man. It's not even picking you up. It's showing you here ringing. It's not like, what's it say? Oh, baby. I don't know why it's ringing multiple times like that.
Here, let me try hanging up. I mean, this is all part of a live broadcast. Did that stop it?
Yeah, but we should have practiced, so this is my fault. I should have called you early. There you go. I'm on. Can you hear me?
No. There you go.
Yep.
What happened? We had it working last week.
I don't know. You failed.
That spotty internet's.
I don't know, man. I just hate getting on the show, promising one thing, and every week, something else goes wrong when we should be spending a little bit of time fixing it. I was using the Skype today, trying to make sure I had the right one, separating the one Skype from the other, reloaded Windows 8 so it would not be so glitchy, went out and got a 25-foot high premium
Ethernet?
internet cables. I changed up all my cables.
Uh-huh.
You know, figuring, okay, now I got everything. I don't got to worry about the cabling. I don't got to worry about the transmission. The software seems to be working because I was on the phone with Katie, Richie, and Sean for 8 hours.
Josh, can you try reloading your video to get it back up? Because I'm getting annoying looking at the same blue spot all the time.
Yeah. All I see is a light blue blocks with a what looks like a camel toe in the middle.
That's not my fault you have problems, Timmy.
Oh, it's in the contraire, John.
Well, I don't know what we could do here to get this working right.
And we're live right now, right?
Yeah, we're live right now.
Go mid.
We got about 16 minutes. Well, 16 minutes so far.
Explain to the so they're not sitting there. Explain to them quickly and in easy terms. We had this particular software we were going to advance to today by giving you a triple split screen with our hosts on Indiana, Florida, and Arizona to kick the show up a notch, adding more live guests. And right now with the software we're adding, we're just having a look. We had it working Friday. For some reason, with Windows 8 and all the other little things, it's giving us a problem once again. So we do apologize. As you know, we're still under construction. But bear with us, and you're watching the making of a website that hopefully will do good in a month or two.
I think it's funny, whenever you say we had it working Friday, we had it working after the stream was finished Friday.
Exactly. Right.
Right. Directly after the show, I had logged onto Timmy's computer with TeamViewer because I'm everybody's tech, apparently. And
you keep that up, and I'm going to dial into your computer and do the same thing that I did to Tim and Missy.
Well, you see, the problem is you can't get into my computer unless I allow you to.
I have a 10-digit key generator.
That's it? Only 10?
Yeah, but that's all you need for what you got.
No, I have a 57-digit alphanumeric encryption code. Thank you very much.
That's all right. I'll go up on Google and search the pirate and old hacker software because I only went up to 10. I'm sure they got much bigger ones. But thanks for the invitation to your hard drive. I'll take it up and have tea.
All right. You can try. And don't blame me when your computer explodes. You'll probably welcome it, though.
Yeah. Did I tell you I was talking to my ex-wife today?
No, I'm sorry. I feel bad for you.
Well, you know, we were discussing things in old times. She's like, well, you know, it's just I don't have the tingle anymore.
What?
And I'm like, I said the tingle, you know, T-I-N-G-L, the tingle, you know, from that first kiss, that tingle. And I've been trying to figure out exactly what that tingle is, and I've actually come to the conclusion whatever a tingle is basically equal to a house, the price of a house.
A little bit more than that, because you have to buy the car and the clothes and the food and the shoes for 20 years.
Yeah, and so that word tingle actually, I wonder if I could have bought one wholesale.
Josh, you with us?
I'm here, buddy.
I'm hearing a lot of clicking and no talking coming from you. I would have expected you to laugh from ex-wives and ex-girlfriends.
That's because
I'm trying not to laugh to interrupt my my little gamer buddies over here.
Oh, scoot a little again. Tell them to laugh too.
Can I tank what?
You know what? Well, I'm thinking
No,
that, yeah, okay. So how can do we have one more idea how to rectify this problem? Because there's no video now.
Well, they have my video, but they'll always have my video because I'm
I know,
just
but
love.
We don't want them thinking they're watching the Alfred Hitchcock Hour, buddy.
I don't get that one.
Alfred Hitchcock scary movies, you know?
I've never seen them.
They're only seeing you, and then you're talking to two disembodied voices. Do I need to write things down in crayon for you? I could FedEx them out.
I mean, the last horror movie I watched was Darkness Falls when I was 9 years old.
The last horror film that I saw was I watched a old videotape I had of my first wedding.
Oh, joy.
Yeah, I'm telling. I woke up screaming.
Sounds like fun.
So, Josh, what did you do today? Doing your endoscopy, did you have your hand up anyone's ass today?
Not directly. I mostly did lungs today.
Mostly lungs. I like.
Yes,
Here,
sir.
Let me push you up against this cold screen.
Josh,
Something like that.
Why do you give us a little history about your past and how you haven't a crazy ex-person?
No, not right now. You should probably just mute me. Let me finish this match out, and then I'll jump in.
Well, we got.
I want to hear more about that kid.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's
spelled.
Well, I'm actually going to get into it because it was like I don't know, it was like a message coming through to me. My son, Richie, gave me a call telling me he was having problems at school. And he didn't want to, put me in a really situation that was sticky because I don't want to step on my ex-wife's toes and I don't want to embarrass the kid. I just want to do the best thing for him. But he has a whole bunch of kids at school that are teasing him and taunting him.
I just got melted.
You got melted? Yeah, they're picking on my kids because he was mixed. So I was like,
really?
man, this day and age is definitely different. Yeah, I'm going to call his principal tomorrow and just be very, very nice and say, do me a favor, get in touch with the parents. Best idea that you do it before I do.
Oh my gosh, Josh's video. I'm excited.
Well, it's about time. You were sitting there playing with yourself and you didn't have any help.
I don't know why.
Is it working now?
It is. Ah!
Your two are working. I've got squat.
I'm concerned about you, Josh. I love how the brightest light in the room is your cigarette.
Yeah, see, my camera's not even on.
You should try hanging up, and if you have the join call with a video button.
So I'm hanging up.
All right, Josh and I will talk without you.
I'm sure you will. Let me try. Here we go.
I muted myself, dude. I told you to mute me so that you could do the show while I play this game.
Yeah, I know,
Well,
but I can't bring myself to do it. I'm sorry, mainly because I don't understand how.
I kind of asked.
How many people are listening to my chat right now?
Right now, we have 14
chatter.
viewers.
Well, I'm sorry for the random shouts about people running to top or mid or bottom. It's gonna happen.
That sounds so bad on the air.
I know.
You don't know what you're talking about. Hold on, they're running to my bottom.
I will, Presky. I will. You want me to go in? I'm going in. Going in.
I love his face. It's all.
Oh, I just pwned his face. At least that's what it said. I pwned his head, anyways.
So, Timmy, you gonna try getting your video up?
I'm working on it right now, but like the things you said last week, none of them actually applied to the actual program. I think you just.
Here, let me try doing it this way. I'm going to log into TeamViewer.
My TeamViewer is up. My Skype is up. This should be working. I also downloaded the Ventrilo today.
Awesome. Okay, so we need this one. There we go.
There we go. Well, I see me live on the bottom. I see a picture of Josh and then the ICG logo.
Well, your video is up. Timmy?
Oh, I see Timmy doing it all right there.
Timmy, we got your video up. All it took was 5 seconds on TeamViewer. I don't know why I didn't think
Hi,
of it
Timmy.
sooner. Hi,
What's
Tim.
up? What's up? So, really, why don't you tell our audience what you do? I mean, they already know that I did research and development with the phone company for 30 years. They know about John's background with the voiceover and computers and servers.
And the carpet cleaning and the cooking.
I'm an X-ray tech.
Yeah. the pedophilia. Anyway, go over to Josh and fill us in a little on your background so we can make fun of each other equally.
Well, sir, I pretty much just rocked out my high school years, banging the prom queen of my grade.
And by prom queen, he means prom
Like,
king.
No, he
The
was
entire time.
He was a carpenter at the time, so let's get it straight in the context.
Oh, okay. Working on that wood, building those racks.
Working on that wood, absolutely. And yeah, so I was kind of a geek. I was like a total nerd. Played video games and StarCraft.
So
and
basically, it's just how you are now.
still do, still do.
Josh, I remember when I picked up one of the first games I ever got for video, and it was for the kids. It was Diablo 1, and taught my son at like 10 years old. He's now 27, completely addicted to Diablo 3. That they've had to switch him out to adult diapers because he won't leave the screen.
Oh, I'm not that bad yet, but I might get there someday. I aspire to that, I think. Like, if I won the lottery, that would probably
That's what
be
I used
me.
to do with Halo. I'd stay on it until I
I would
finished
wear
it.
diapers, like, all the time.
All right, so...
I still do.
So, while you were gone, Timmy, Josh and I went on... I bought him an early birthday present, and he's excited
I wasn't
about
done
it.
telling my story, though.
I know, I'm jumping in there. You can finish it after. I want Timmy to see your birthday present.
Oh, is she
I am
blonde?
using my birthday present. I am not going to show it right now. Here, you can see it a little bit. Like, oh, there it is, glowiness, awesome.
Yes, it's awesome.
You didn't buy him those glow-in-the-dark condoms, did you? Because I really want to go there.
No, I'm going to get him that for Christmas.
That's funny.
It's going to be a glow-in-the-dark and a visual impairment so that if somebody looks at it while it's glowing, it's going to seem bigger. He needs it.
Wednesday's night, I'd like to, because, I mean, now that we're going to practice this video over the next couple days if you guys got the time. This way, when we do get up on Wednesday's show, we have the high def working, all the video working, all the bugs worked out by Wednesday. So what I would like to do is we'll do our intros, a little basic. Then I'll throw in 3 minutes of material. I'll do a little stand-up for 3 minutes to fill in a little time. Then we'll come out of it, discuss it, and discuss common events.
Should
and
I
whatever.
attack them at mid right now?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. But no, like I say, maybe if we change the forum up a little, give it a little bit of direction, and let people know, okay, I see the changes they're making every week. Now they're doing the actual foundation to how they're going to do the show, since we have 90% of the technical figured out. I don't want to lose any of our audience, so we're letting them experience being built from the inside, things that happen, but we can promise you this is episode 6. We're hoping by 9 and 10 to have everything done where we want it, and then we can fly with a plan.
Wow, you are lagging out something fierce, buddy.
Yeah, we have a really big storm up here in Indiana right now. I just saw a squirrel blow by my window.
That's cool. Did it hit the bug zapper? Are you going to have squirrel meat for dessert tonight, like on The Water Boy? Because I'm hoping.
Dude. Okay, you think that crap's funny? I told you all the states and all the places I visited, and I always wanted to check out the local, the local foods and their local delicacies. And I made the mistake of when I went into Tijuana I saw a guy making tacos. He was actually cutting the meat up on a tree stump.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, okay, you can't get any more genuine than this. And I had ordered a taco, which was probably the worst mistake I ever could. Took 2 bites out of it, realized after those 2 bites, I had still been chewing on the same meat for 30 minutes. And it tasted a little weird. So I gave it to one of the Japanese guys that was a translator. And I later found out the reason it was chewy, it was squirrel.
I don't...
Yeah, the taco meat was squirrel. I was expecting like beef, cow, moo, a real taco. In Tijuana, they was using squirrel.
Blazin just went hard. Oh my god.
I love these random inputs you're giving us, Josh. It's giving the show some character.
What, is he talking to the game?
Yeah, he's talking about the people in the game in my video.
Well, I'm playing with other people. I'm in a voice chat with other people too, which kind of makes this funny.
So
I am so fast.
You are so plugging that you are a video whore. I mean, your email is going to be filled tomorrow. Come touch
I
my
bet.
controller. I want to play with you. Oh, let's play Farmville. Oh, there's Night and Living Hell. You know,
Oh my
Living Hell.
God, Farmville. Josh is a level 118 in Farmville.
I've
I'm
never
telling you
played
what.
Farmville in my life.
If I knew where it was, I'd take a full-size John Deere tractor and run it right through that shit and say, "Hey, how's it going now?"
I want to take it. Oh, don't get him started on Farm
Oh,
Sim.
do you even play Farm Sim right now? Like,
Don't even get him
Are you gonna go
started.
Farm Sim on me?
Yeah, forget about that.
I
guy.
will emotionally compromised run at you with a tractor with a forklift on the end.
Oh my God,
This
that's
is
getting way too. That's getting really way too into it.
okay. Let's get off of the subject. And I want to bring up a news story that I heard on the news, and it's surprising to me that I heard it here in Arizona when it happened in Florida. A guy got ate by the ground a couple days ago. A sinkhole had come up through his bedroom floor and swallowed him alive. He died.
That's very, very easy. Mother Earth decided to want a snack.
I don't know. I thought I would think, with all those people in Africa, like the Haitians and all that, they'd be happy with it.
Yep.
I mean, they got plenty of people over there, with the HIV, if they want a little flavor.
Actually, did you hear about the little girl that was born with HIV all her life? And she is the first known reported case that it got cured. So they have actually cured their first case of HIV.
Ow! My cat just tail whipped, smacked me in the face.
So, humans won, HIV 400 million or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Woohoo! We're
It
kicking
takes-
that virus's ass, bro.
yeah, it takes work to get this stuff done.
Takes a
Now,
lot.
I heard a great video tonight. Somebody, Timmy, had forwarded me off because he knows he's actually into the activist stuff and not anti-government, but pointing out the problems in the government. And he sent me a great video. I'm going to post it up later on a debate team, and in school, and they're all asking, "Who's the greatest country and why?" And they're like, "Oh, the USA because of our beliefs." And the other guy's like, "Oh, well, freedom, freedom, freedom." And Jeff Daniel goes, "That's a crock of shit. Is there any proof out there that it says anywhere that the United States of America is the best country in the world?" He goes, "Let me read you some stats. And since I don't have the stats in front of me, I'll just give you an idea." He says, we are 57th in the line of schooling. He said we slipped down to like the 58th on the list for math, and he started going through economy, this, that, and the other thing. Says, well, we got in America is freedom, freedom, freedom. Once again, Jeff Daniels caught him and says, yes, we have freedom. Do you realize there are 300 other countries that are sovereign states that have the same freedoms we do? People are trying to relate with our current problem.
And more freedoms, actually, for
Yeah.
the most part.
That's about it. Well, I'll give you another one why the United States is sliding through the toilet bowl, and I brought it up earlier, is that my 13-year-old son in this time and age, who is very light-skinned.
Oh God!
What?
He's dying.
4 guys just came out of the fucking woodwork and wrecked me. Oh, that was bad. Missing. Hello.
Now, in the next frame, since he's been shot to death, they'll come up level 4 naked with a machine gun. Yeah.
Josh, put up like a web
Well,
browser on
as
the
long
new
as it's
tabs
like
page,
Pop-Tart or something.
so that
Okay.
we have some light on your face.
Wait, does he know about the Pop-Tart, John? Did you?
I don't think he knows about the Pop-Tart. I haven't told him.
Head of the news today. a little kid in 7th grade in Maryland was suspended and questioned because during snack time he chewed his Pop-Tart down into the resemblance of a gun. So they took him to his principal's office, and because he made a piece of artwork with his Pop-Tart that resembled a gun, they suspended the 7-year-old.
Yeah, but did he hold it up like a gun and threaten to shoot people? Because that,
who gives? I'm tempted
you should get expelled for.
I'm tempted to get all of my kids to go into school tomorrow with handguns and chew them into the design of a Pop-Tart and see what happens.
You told kids to bring handguns to school? I don't know if that's healthy.
That's not helping our show, Tiffy.
I'm telling you. I was like, hell, the last thing they want me to do is come down there because, yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, nothing like 4 rednecks picking on a 13-year-old, and they're like 15 and 16 and doing it in groups.
Well, that's the only way that they can feel safe about it, because they know even a half-black guy can outrun them.
Well, yeah, well, I'll tell you what, they ain't too safe, because when they find out that a bus ticket for me is $50, I'll end that conflict real quick.
Well,
but
I got beat up a lot when I was younger, so I know how your son is feeling through all of this.
But John, that was understandable.
No, it wasn't. I did nothing to bring that upon me.
I actually remember hearing that story. I think it was from your father, that when you were born, that they slapped you twice, and when they really got a good look at you, then they slapped your mother.
That's one of Josh's favorite jokes. He's not laughing. He's staring so intently into the darkness.
I can't even hear you. I'm sorry.
He's staring intently into the darkness going, "Oh, Timmy, if you only knew."
Josh is so fun that he's focusing on he wanted to be on it, he wanted to be a part of it, and I'm just, I'm overwhelmed at the way he's focusing on it.
Focunusing?
Focus, yes. That is the word I'm using for tonight. I'm allowed to play with the English language. I'm trying to get...
I wonder how you would spell that, Focunusing.
Real easy, phonetically.
Focunusing.
So Josh, is it that exciting?
Oh, pull somebody, Gigi. Come on.
Josh, he's asking you questions.
How am I doing? Is that what you're asking?
No, he's asking how fun it is.
Josh, are you eating the little paint chips off the radiator again?
No, those are all gone. I moved on to the windowsill.
Just keep them in a box for memories, you know? At what point do you think you'll actually be able to join us in the show?
I don't know. It's going to be a while, I think.
Those games can last forever.
Not if I call up the electric company down there and tell them there's a bomb in the main station.
I don't know why, but on my end, you're jumping out all over this place.
Well, I told you I was having problems. I'm actually there's a big thing going on up here in most of the computer servicing places. Huge flyers stating it's time to downgrade from Windows 8 back to Windows 7.
I can't stand Windows 8. I love this computer mainly for the fact that it has Windows 7.
They should be included on a class action suit, because I believe the release of that software was a fraudulent act. And as many people that was involved...
GG! Sorry. Continue.
It stinks. So... Yeah, and then there was a 2-year-old Mississippi girl born with AIDS, HIV virus, pronounced to be HIV negative. They have come up with a cure, supposedly, for HIV, which is interesting. Then you have all the Catholics assembling down in Rome because they have to figure out where to get a new pope, because the other one said, screw this is too much for me. I like the Red District Amsterdam.
I think the pope said... Oh, they have a cure for HIV? I'm going back to gay sex.
Yeah.
I'm going back to gay sex. Hell yeah. That was way better than this Pope thing. This sucks.
I think you should apply to be the Pope, Josh.
Now, you know what I found amazing is all the.
You know, they turned down my application because I'm an atheist. That's some bullshit.
They can't. That's against your constitution.
Yeah, well, apparently they're in like a different country, so I don't have a constitutional right there, like at all.
Oh, that makes it even better because you call the consulate up and letting them know that they're trying to undermine an American law, hiding it under diplomatic immunity, and you need to tell them, no, that shit don't work in America.
Because
go ahead.
The Vatican's in, Italy and not here.
The conclave. It doesn't matter. They still have someone to report to. I'll tell you what. You tell me exactly what it is, and I'll do it on the next show, and I'll tape the recording and watch how aggravated I get the guy. I love doing it. Buddy, I walked up to a...
Dude, we got to call the Vatican and ask them why they turned down my application to be the Pope.
Because you're not 80 years old and never had sex.
Well, that's age, sex, religion, and creed. They're not supposed to judge by that, right? Like,
well, Josh, if you don't mind, we'll use you as a guinea pig and grease you up real bad, and we won't talk about the aftermath. We'll just mail you flowers.
Okay. As long as you don't tell anybody afterwards, I think I'll be okay.
You just go undercover. Literally, get it under the covers. But anyway, going through other stuff like as far as this news is, I went to Wikipedia. I know it's a great place to look up and, cross-reference. But, man, they have a current events page. And I'm sitting here reading, we don't call it a world war, but, buddy, let me tell you, there's... the North Mali conflict, Africa, Algeria, southern Thailand. It goes on and on and on. This armed conflict in Bangladesh, all over the place. It's like
I hate you two so much,
mm-hmm.
so bad right now.
You want some, Justice?
I can't smoke inside.
Check that out. I got like a little filter on my filter.
That's kind of like 60s.
It's cool. Look at all that junk Look at all that junk I didn't like smoke. See all that? All that black. Yuck.
I can't smoke inside. I hate you guys so much. I've been fiddling with this cigarette for like an hour. For like the length of the show, I've been fiddling with it.
Well, I think we can carry this without you if you want to take a 5.
I don't know if Timmy wants to do that.
Oh, no, I'm fine with that. I want to learn more. You do endoscopy, right?
Yes, sir. Well, let's see. Well, let me get back to my story. Yeah, Justice, take 5 so I can go get back into my story and without being so rudely interrupted.
All right, I'm going to make the Skype screen bigger then. There you guys go.
Okay, oh, yeah, and I'll talk about high school and banging the prom queen and all that.
Yes.
I mean, if I'd known that it was going to be so much harder to get laid now, I never would have graduated high school.
You know what? Let me tell you something about my night. I love working the opposite spectrums. You're 21.
25.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're 25.
I'm an old man.
And yeah, wash. Then I'm a dinosaur. and I'm 50. Yeah, after a while for me, it's like picture the Grand Canyon. Okay, people from all over the world come and visit it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you happen to own a little house right on the rim of the Grand Canyon, and you've been there for years. To you, after a while, it's just a great big hole.
Oh, it is a great big hole after a while.
The analogy? Yeah, you get the analogy?
I'm picking it up, what you're putting down. It's more like a hot dog down a hallway.
Oh, jeez. So like that endoscopy that you do, is that the thing where they whip out that black telescopic thing, turn it into something?
Yes, sir. That is exactly what I do.
Yeah,
I set that up, and I help the doctor. I get all his little gauzes ready, and hold the scope when he asks me to, and
to the point,
lube up the scope for him.
Then he launches that thing up his ass like a friggin' Patriot missile that has a camera on the end.
A cecum seeker is what I call it. Because we go all the way up to the cecum of the colon.
I've got I've got a different one, poopsicle stick, but that's besides the point. And that thing, I've seen it, when they were going to do it on a relative of mine, I was trying to be supportive. And then he was like, yeah, we just put this up. And I was like, well, that's not bad. And he flicks it open. I was like, oh, my God, what are you trying to do? Tickle the back of his hypothalamus with that? that thing, look, I was 4 foot long and ready to catch jaws.
It's actually 6 feet long. And, yeah, it's... they're...
I'm going to have something the size of another human being shoved up my ass just so I can shine a flashlight out my throat for you viewers tonight.
When people ask us, like, how far we go up, they're like, oh, how far does this exam go? We're like, oh, we usually stop when we see your tonsils. Like, that's a good stopping point.
Well, being that you are working in a hospital, you're probably aware of this. With an open heart patient, you know what they did with me, of course. Split my chest open, spread my ribs. Okay,
Yeah.
pull your heart out, do the work, put it back in, then tie your rib cage together with wire until those bones fuse again. Okay? I was out of the operation.
That looks really cool on an X-ray, by the way. Oh, it does.
Well, actually, I went for an economy surgery, so I think they just used like some 20 exposure. Yeah, 20 exposure Kodak. But, like get another one holding it. Let's do another funny picture with his heart before we got to put it in. But 2 hours
It's on
after
YouTube.
yeah, I swear to God, may God strike me dead if I'm lying. 2 hours after the operation, I'm laying there like I definitely got hit by a bus. It wasn't sure what it was, so it backed up to take a look and got me again. But 2 hours later, a couple nurses come in, start unhooking hoses and crap, and I was like, is that really a good idea? And they're like, well, come on, Mr. Donnie, you have to go for a walk. Now I'm sitting there checking my memory banks going, today ain't April Fool's, so what the hell is going on? But yeah, these women got me up and walked me a quarter of a mile every day in the morning, and the most emasculating part is they tie a dog collar to you.
Dog collar.
So now
They
here
walk you around with a leash.
Yeah, walking me around with a leash, give me the whoa, heel.
Maybe you were out for so long that it was April Fool's Day, and you just...
I'm telling you. Either that or they taking odds. Can we get this guy to check into the psych ward before he goes? I got $5. He goes. Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, Josh, it went darker. It's dark. All I see is the blue light.
John,
blue light.
Josh, did you check to see if there was a discount on the muted microphone for John?
Oh, I did. If I take out some wires, I can get him the shell, so he doesn't.
Hell,
so it doesn't sound so bad.
Small glass of water over in that general direction. I'll choose the same thing. But yeah, what the hell? So, John, what is it you're doing now?
I'm looking at too much light and too little right now.
Too light?
Yeah. Why don't you share some of that light, bro?
It's a lot of light. It's blinding. Blind! I got just enough. Just enough to look super smexy.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Timmy. He broke it again. Timmy broke it. No! This is the worst podcast ever. I got Nall texting me going, I need a Dota 2 key. I'm like, I don't got one. Oh God, let me call Timmy again. Oh shit, we're almost at the wrapping up point too. You can hear him, right, Josh?
I can hear that ringing.
Yep, I'm calling him.
Ring.
If he doesn't answer, I'm gonna whack him.
You reached Tim?
Nope. Nope, he dropped. Let me try recalling him. Smiley, Smility-son says Spider gave you a key yesterday. No, he gave Wayne a key and himself a key for his Scrub account. I already had one because I filled out the survey like 4 months ago. Never installed it. But he's laughing at me. Null's laughing at me, going, haha, you're on stream, I'm watching you fail. Well, I hate to end it. No, Cat, if you keep going in front of my camera, I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna beat you, kitty. Ooh, go kitty. Yes, you are. Let me call him real quick. And get the music queued up for the end stream. Because we've been going for about 45 minutes now, and I think that's good enough. Just under an hour. I don't know if you can hear my cat just wigging out.
Definitely do. Oh, so Tim's not in the call, so...
No, and he's not answering his phone. I think his everything went out just now.
Well, had I known that I would be solo hosting this show, I'd come up with something to talk about.
Well, that's our job to do.
Well, we can talk about this, but I don't know if anybody cares.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh. That's my keyboard, ladies and gentlemen. That is bright.
I love how excited you are.
I don't even know how to do the macros. Like, I mean, no, I know how to do it, like set them up, but I don't know what I would use them for.
StarCraft.
So you can't. That's against the rules of StarCraft.
Nobody's gonna know.
I'm gonna know.
What you do is you set it as a hotkey, so like your pylons, your probe, your nexus, and then it just hits everything of that type. So you could be like, oh, I need to build something on my gateway.
My video is not coming through. Oh, look, it is a little bit.
It is.
Wow, it's so dark.
I know.
Why is it so dark for you? It's not really that dark for me. I can see myself like very well.
I don't know, but it's like dark as nunky butts.
Nunky butts.
Yes, it's like
I am
nunky butts, but worse.
Really black. No, I'm black in real life.
Hey, what do you say whenever you see your TV walking off in the middle of the night?
Drop it. Drop it, Blackie.
Drop it, Dougie. Okay, see, now I can see your face. I think that's Blaze. Blaze says, Mobby, he died.
Barely. Mobby. Yeah, that is Blaze.
Yeah, it's definitely Blaze. You can't say anything right. No. Timmy.
It's maybe.
Oh God, this kid. He's like, I almost. Did he just say I'm leaning? No, he has an R in there. Okay, he spelled that right.
Timed out.
Timmy, answer the phone!
I don't know how to untime him out.
Nope. Okay, I think we're just gonna have to end the show without him. I mean, because...
Well, you know, it just might have to happen that way.
Ah, I feel so bad, though. Timmy and
Such is life.
Timmy and
I can see myself a little better if I sit like this.
Timmy and I started WackyTabacky 4 years ago. 5 years ago. It was amazing. And he's not going to be here to finish off his podcast.
I think it's still amazing. It's just, you know, needs a little work.
Well, this makes me feel really bad.
So, Justice, is your computer setup porn shuade?
What's porn shuade?
Porn shui is when you set up your whole your setup here, so that when someone walks in the room, they can't see your monitor.
There we go.
Oh, Timmy, he's back!
Oh.
Oh yeah, that was another fine. No, that was another fine example of Windows 8.
What, did your computer crash?
In 2014, we're going to people.
I can't understand a word he's saying. Can you?
You need better internets. I can't hear anything now.
He's frozen.
It was choppy for a minute,
This
but
is
now
so
it's
bad.
not. Doesn't exist anymore.
His thing's moving at like 4 frames a second. I thought it was just me there for a second. I was like, no!
Yeah,
Timmy, no!
I cleaned it up today, and I tried to do what I got to do. I guess you guys are going to host.
All I heard was you guys are going to host, and now Judo is
Plugging my own channel.
shamelessly plugging himself with a Frozen video.
Oh, I am Frozen.
Oh,
That's
God.
great. Oh, that is a good picture. I mean, I look very happy.
It's not true. It's slander and lies.
Guys, you guys are relevant.
Timmy, I'm
Yeah.
going to try calling you.
Yeah.
Timmy, we cannot hear you. Go back to the phone, but keep your video on.
He can't. There's no video.
Turned his video off.
He hung up.
Hello, sheepish.
Sheepish, sheepish. We're streaming. Oh,
You've reached
no.
Go to twitch.tv/WackyTabackyMedia.
Okay, so now it's just a picture of you frozen. Can you fix your video, buddy? Because you're my side anchor now.
How do I fix it? Just close it and...
Yeah, just shut down your video and reopen it. I'm adjusting the... Oh, this is so bad. Oh, I feel horrible.
Oh, I can't turn my video back on.
What? I can turn my video on, but I can't because I'm using it for stream. Oh, this is the worst podcast ever.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's a little better.
Better.
Alright, so we are going to shut down for the night, apparently.
Well, guys, you know, there comes a time in every day where you gotta go to sleep. Because you gotta get up tomorrow. You have to go to work.
Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I am Justice Love. This is Josh Williams. Google him, stalk him, send him free stuff.
Judo toss.
Judo toss.
Okay.
Judo toss! We are so sorry about the technical difficulties that we've been having for the past 2 shows. But
We're still working out the kinks.
we're still
after
working out the kinks.
5 years.
We would like to officially welcome Josh as a co-host to WackyTabackyMedia.
Woohoo!
Woo!
A golf clap for that.
Golf clap, golf clap. I'm gonna make noise on mine. See you later, everybody. We hope you have a God bless morning, night, evening, whatever. Timmy's back. Say goodbye, Timmy.
Bye, Timmy.
We're cutting down for the night. We've done an hour show.
Hey, that wasn't no hour.
Yeah, it was. It's 8:30.
It's only 8:30 though.
I got the outro music going and everything.
Yeah, delete. You know, when this thing goes up for download, delete the whole thing.
Yeah, don't get Windows 8. That's gonna be our party message. That's gonna be
this
our
is
party message.
this is a special show for the live viewers.
Okay, well, no, I'll tell you one thing, and this is, like I say, just from my background, and I'm guaranteed, Windows 8, yes. You...
Yep,
Okay,
that
Beast,
Windows 8.
He's cutting out again.
I had to do research.
There you go.
Josh, I had to do research. They used to give me the software and tell me to break it. That was my job for years. Trying to find the bugs and what was wrong and troubleshoot it.
You probably didn't have much work.
No, I had a lot of
Windows
work.
8 came out because it was just buggy by itself. You didn't even have to
Oh,
break
yeah.
it.
Windows
It came
8
box broken.
Yes. I don't know what you want to name it, but
I'm gonna call it Focunusing. See you later, everybody.
Later, guys.
Later.